Radio. Raheem here with Amir Khan, surprising us all here stateside in Los Angeles, man. I was shocked. I'm so glad you're here because I was shocked. I got this across my my phone and said Eddie Hearn and Amir Khan in the same sentence in the same promotion. You have to talk to me about how this thing came about.
Normally, me and Eddie are always saying words to each other back and forth. Not the best words about each other, but look, guess what? We've just done a deal together now, and we're working together. Sometimes you have to put that. You have to put that all that behind you. You know, all the grief and all that. You know, we want to keep it peaceful. I mean, this is a sport. End of the day, if we want the best fights, we all have to work together. And I think this is what we decided. Me and Eddie to work together because we know Eddie can get me the best fights and the biggest fights I want in boxing. Being Kell Brook, being the big names in America, and let's start off with this Greco fight. He's already got me in Liverpool, fighting in front of my home fans. And so Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Promotion and Khan Promotions together are working together with Sky Sports as well.
Well, we know that the Brook fight is something that the fans have been waiting for years and years and years. It feels like the British version of Pacquiao-Mayweather. Have you had that discussion, like this fight will happen while you're with Eddie Hearn? Is that part of the reason you're there?
Well, it is one of the reasons, yeah, because I mean the reason me and Eddie have teamed up because we know there's some big fights out there in the future that we want to have, being Kell Brook and other names out there, and I know Eddie could be the guy to get me those fights. So that's the reason.
Have you had any discussion with Kell Brook? I mean, are you guys, it's still bitter blood?
I mean, the bitter blood's always going to be there. With two fighters, we're going to go to war against each other, and in the future, I hope. So, yeah, you know, we respect each other's skills and boxing, but at the same time, we don't like each other. But it's boxing, right. You know, that's one of the things. We're going to be fighting each other one day. So, yeah, that's one of the reasons me and Eddie thought, let's maybe work together and let's make a big super fight happen in the UK. We both at our peak of our career. Let's build our careers back up again and get a big super fight.
Lastly, the 147-pound division. Let her get in front real quick. Go ahead, sweep around. The 147-pound division has become, I guess it always has been, really impacted with talent. But now you've got Errol Spence seeming to be at the top by most people's standards. Yeah. But there's Keith Thurman's there. Crawford's coming. Yeah. Where do you see yourself placed in that division?
Look, it's people. I'm not gonna say this. I'm not gonna say where I belong in that division. In the 147 division, I'm not gonna say it. I'm just gonna let this next fight show where I belong in boxing. There's no point me saying I belong there, I belong here, I'm the best, I'm not the best. In time, you guys will see yourself. I'm 31. I'm at the peak of my career now, and I've done it many times before. Many times before. You know, I've had losses, come back. I mean, people are gonna always put me down and say Amir ain't good, he ain't got a chin, or he can't fight. But I mean, if you look at the last fight, I mean, even though I got knocked out by someone like Canelo, who's a lot bigger and stronger than me, he was a great fighter. I mean, he would have knocked out any welterweight with a shot like that. Also, I mean, I was doing so well giving him a boxing lesson before that. I mean, not boxing lesson, but I was doing so well winning on the scorecards, in my opinion. I was boxing well, but look, it is one of them things. You get caught with a shot, and obviously, from a bigger guy, you're going to get hurt. So I'm not going to say where I should belong, where I belong in the welterweight division. I'm going to let you guys tell me where I should belong, where I should be after this next fight. I want to have one or two pick-up fights and warm-up fights, and then I want to step straight back in the world title scene. That's where I belong. I've won world titles, I've lost world titles, and I've come back many times before. So this is what it is. I'm
going to let you go, man. You can just give me one name. I know you're a boxing fan, and during your layoff, you must have been watching the fights. At 147, save yourself. Who's the best?
The best in it's hard to say because you got either Spence or Thurman, who I think up there. Hard to pick who the best is.
Who wins that fight?
You know what? Styles make fights. I think Thurman beats him, but then I'd love to fight Thurman myself because I think Thurman, with the style he's got, would be an ideal fight for me. And also a fight with someone like Spence, because Spence is southpaw. I have a 100% record against any southpaw. No southpaw's ever beaten me. So I mean, look, there's some big names out there, but like I said, I'm not calling anyone out just yet. I'm just gonna let this next fight happen and then take it slowly and just chill out and take it from there. Really, they're all great champions. when it's my time, when it's the right time, we take them fights.
Radio Raheem with Amir, King Khan, right here in my backyard, finally, once again.
We're
back together.
We're back.
Good to see you, brother. I'll see you on your side of the pond in just a couple weeks. I'm coming out for Dylan and Joshua. We'll see you there, Radio Raheem, King Khan.